There is a huge COVID explosion here in the national capital in Delhi. The national capital has recorded 17,282 cases in just 24 hours, making it the worst impacted city in the country. The positivity rate in the capital is almost 16%, to be precise 15.92%, and there were 104 deaths. In view of the large cases and the huge number of surge in cases, Chief Minister Kejriwal is going to be meeting the Lieutenant Governor at 11 a.m. to discuss the ongoing COVID situation. Kejriwal is going to be holding another meeting at 12. That is going to be attended by Delhi Health Minister and the Chief Secretary to curb the surge in cases. Night curfew, which is already in place in capital since last week, but there are no restrictions in the daytime. All of this could be reviewed in this meeting.
लेकिन अगर केसेस मान लीजिए कल को बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाते हैं, बहुत तेज़ी से बढ़ जाते हैं और हमारे यहाँ बेड नहीं बचते, हमारे यहाँ ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर नहीं बचते, आईसीयू नहीं बचते, तो हो सकता है फिर हमें इसको स्लो करने के लिए थोड़े दिन के लिए लॉकडाउन लगाना पड़े ताकि हम अपनी हेल्थ फैसिलिटीज़ को और ज़्यादा तेज़ी से एक्सपेंड कर सकें.
Anisha Mathur is joining us live with the very latest. Anisha, if you go by the rise in the number of cases in the national capital, even the percentage rise, which is scary, close to about 16 to 17% percentage rise, and go by what the Chief Minister had to say, if the cases rise exponentially, then we may have no choice but to go in for a lockdown. Does it look like it is going to be inevitable today that there will be at least some restrictions, even in the day in place, if not a full lockdown in Delhi?
Good morning, Jyoti. We've seen the kind of explosion of COVID cases in Delhi, but still, as if you look at markets, if you look at malls, people in general are still not following the rules as strictly as they should be, and therefore the government has had to take several steps. You've seen in the last couple of days, schools have been shut down, banquet halls and hotels, etc., have now been linked with the big hospitals to provide for extra beds for the COVID patients. We've seen more than 17,000 cases come up in just one day, yesterday, 100.
We'll get Anisha back on in just about a bit. We'll get her back. There's a problem with the audio right there. Apologies, viewers. Delhi is now a hotspot with active cases more than Mumbai. Infections are surging. The capital and its healthcare infrastructure slowly crumbling. India Today's special investigation team has conducted a reality check of not just Delhi hospitals, but the central government hospitals as well across the city. And the reality is very, very grim.
A view of the national capital's fight against COVID-19. Crowds of suspected corona patients wait for hours to get tested. This as cases break previous records in Delhi. Sitting on the sideways, on the floors, lying on the ground, in close proximity, some with masks slipping down their noses, some without them, facing impatient guards. A grim situation at the hospitals run by central and Delhi governments and municipal authority. The main lobby of the Dr. Hegdewar Hospital, it's 2 in the afternoon and suspected COVID patients are waiting for test reports. Positive cases are called out, are handed reports and told to go back home.
रिपोर्ट पॉजिटिव आ गई. कौन सा कराया था टेस्ट? और ये ऐसे ही बांट रहे हैं सबको भीड़ में पॉजिटिव की रिपोर्ट हैं? क्या बोला इन्होंने?
कह रहे पॉजिटिव है.
और अब क्या हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती करेंगे? क्या कर रहे हैं?
अभी बोले घर जाओ.
पॉजिटिव है? पॉजिटिव है? क्या रिपोर्ट क्या है? पॉजिटिव है? हाँ? पॉजिटिव रिपोर्ट आई है. पॉजिटिव रिपोर्ट आई है. पॉजिटिव है.
That's how confirmed cases walk out through the crowds. Overwhelmed, the staff on duty feel helpless.
आप ऐसे बांट रहे हो, लोग बैठे हुए हैं, कोई सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग के लिए कोई सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग नहीं है, कुछ
कुर्सी ढेर लगे फिर भी एक जगह बैठे 10 बार कह दी और इससे और लोगों को हो जाएगा नहीं होगा और लोगों को नहीं हो जाएगा।
The situation is no different at this hospital run by Delhi's municipal authorities. Long queues of suspected corona patients. It's so crowded, there's no room for social distancing. Mothers with newborns, pregnant women wait endlessly for testing.
6 बजे से यहाँ तक आए।
कहाँ से आए हैं आप?
मंडौली से।
और अभी सुबह 6 बजे आ गए थे?
हाँ जी।
चले जाओ 10-15
और अब 10:30 बज रहे हैं।
अब देख लो क्या 257 अमित। अरे 257 अमित कौन है? 257 अमित। 263।
Some patients who have tested positive have just disappeared in the crowds.
263। नंबर बताओ यार कौन-कौन से अपना नंबर बताओ। पॉजिटिव रिपोर्ट है मेरे हाथ की। अब उनको ही बुला रहा हूँ। रिपोर्ट बांटने नहीं आया।
Testing facilities are equally overstretched at the central government's RML hospital.
कल सुबह आएगा टेस्ट के लिए भैया। आज नंबर नहीं आ पाएगा। क्यों? भैया 1 नंबर आपका है। 50 चल रहा है अभी। 2:30 बजे बंद हो जाएगा इसलिए नंबर नहीं आ पाएगा इसलिए मना कर रहा हूँ।
A cruel irony if healthcare facilities turn into potential breeding grounds for transmission. With Nitin Jain and Jamshed Khan, this is the India Today Special Investigation Team.
It is day 1 of lockdown 2.0 in Maharashtra. The entire state is under strict curfew for the next 15 days. Public transport, grocery shops, ATMs, petrol pumps and home delivery of food is allowed during this period of time. But the places of worship, malls, cinemas, salons, beaches, schools, colleges are shut. The state has reported some shocking figures. 58,952, almost 59,000 to 60,000 new cases in the last 24 hours. The exact figure is 58,952. With this surge, the active cases in the state has breached the 6 lakh mark. The state has recorded 278 deaths in just one day in Mumbai. And Mumbai too has reported a huge surge in COVID tally. The financial capital has reported 9,925 new cases and 54 deaths in 24 hours.
Break the chain restrictions have been implemented from today all over Maharashtra. We are at this point of time present in Dadar market area. Though the essential services like vegetables have been allowed, but it is the responsibility of the shopkeepers and the people who are buying from the market to maintain the COVID protocols, which clearly is flouted at Dadar market this morning. There has been still 59,000 cases in Maharashtra yesterday in a day, and there were about 270 deaths. Mumbai has reported 9,900 cases with 54 deaths. So the cases are rising. The cases have doubled in 2 weeks in Maharashtra. Active cases on March 27th was just 3 lakhs and now it's 6 lakhs. So restrictions have been implemented. They have not been enforced on people given that the COVID situation has been there for a year. But it's the people who have to cooperate with the government and other agencies so that this situation can be brought under control. The restrictions have been put in, but moral responsibility will also on the people to implement these restrictions. With camera person Mangesh Ambre, Mustafa Sheikh for India Today.
COVID vaccination in Maharashtra, that is our top focus. Let's get you a few numbers for you to get a better perspective on what is going on. The total doses stand at 43.01 lakh. The beneficiaries per day for this vaccination, which is the average number of beneficiaries per day, is 1.65 lakh. And 91 days is the time given to vaccinate people who are above 45 age group. So that's the bracket we're talking about. 78 days left to vaccinate the remaining. And these are the figures that we're getting for COVID vaccination in Maharashtra. Take a look now. 21.5 lakh already vaccinated. We are talking about 45 to 59 age group and a total of 1.51 crore people. 1.29 crore yet to be vaccinated in Maharashtra, and Maharashtra is the worst impacted as far as COVID is concerned in the entire country. The worst impacted state, Maharashtra, is what we're talking about. It continues to battle the COVID woes. Amidst a massive surge in cases, the state is suffering from acute shortage of oxygen cylinders. Not just that beds with ventilators are a big hassle. They are not available in Mumbai. Here is our reality check coming in from Ground Zero in Maharashtra.
Angry relatives of a COVID patient came to blows with the administration at a Mumbai hospital. They allege that the patient died due to lack of oxygen and that the hospital did not inform them that the supplies are running low. With the COVID cases surging, the state of Maharashtra is sending out SOS for oxygen.
मला कल्पना नाही असं करता येणं शक्य आहे का? असेल तर आपल्याला लष्करी तज्ञांची मदत घेऊन जर हवाई वाहतुकीने आमच्याकडे ऑक्सिजन आणू शकलो आपण आणि आणू शकत असू तर कृपा करून आम्हाला नुसती परवानगी नाही तर एअरफोर्सला सांगून आम्हाला मदत करायचे तसे आदेश द्या. एवढी निकड आता आपल्याला ऑक्सिजनची लागलेली आहे.
Maharashtra required close to 200 metric tons of oxygen on a daily basis. But does the state have enough? And what is the situation on the ground? Imran Sheikh has been struggling to get an oxygen cylinder for his relative in Pune. He was told by the Ojas Hospital authorities to arrange a cylinder himself.
मेरे एक रिलेटिव को ऑक्सीजन लगा हुआ है तो उसका भी ऑक्सीजन ख़त्म होने का आया है तो मैंने अभी नर्स को बोला हो कि ऑक्सीजन अभी ख़त्म होने को है और उसको ऑक्सीजन लगाने का है तो नर्स बोल रही है कि मैंने तो 2-3 जगह ट्राई किया है अभी ऑक्सीजन का किधर भी नहीं है हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं. अब उनकी जो बात से ना अभी हमारा ब्लड प्रेशर बढ़ रहा है कि अब आगे क्या होगा.
Others have been running from pillar to post looking for an oxygen bed in the city. Oxygen suppliers are struggling to meet the demand. Some private hospitals are asking for 500 cylinders a day.
शासनाने मदत करायला पाहिजे उच्च स्तरावरती कारण या डीलर लोकांना किंवा हॉस्पिटलला त्रास होऊ नये. रात्रंदिवस कष्ट करून एकतर आधीच आमची अवस्था बिकट झालेली आहे. परत डॉक्टर लोक खूप पॅनिक आम्ही पण पॅनिक खूप होतो. याच्यात रात्रंदिवस झोप नाही येत. फोन प्रत्येक वाजतात भरून येते गाडी भरून येते गाडी.
In Ahmednagar district, the daily demand ranges between 50 to 70 tons of oxygen. But the supply is around 15 tons only.
तो लिक्विड भरा काय में जाएगा और नहीं मिलेंगे तो हम सप्लाई काय में करेंगे. और ये तो पॉसिबल नहीं है कि हर जगह अलग-अलग लाइन लगा के टैंक लगाई जाए.
Nagar district has reported more than 1 lakh positive cases till date. Some patients have lost their lives due to lack of oxygen.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट में 4 रिफिलर्स है तो प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल वो उनका फैसिलिटेशन करके वो ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई करते हैं. डेली का जो रिक्वायरमेंट है अल्टरनेट डे टैंकर आता है और डेली का अभी का रिक्वायरमेंट जो था पहले 3 दिन पहले 7 केल का था अभी 10 केल तक गया है. टोटल टैंक की कैपेसिटी 20 केल की है.
The worst is not over yet for the state of Maharashtra. With Pankaj Khelkar in Pune, Bureau Report, India Today.
With COVID cases rising exponentially, it's not just the hospitals that are overburdened. The testing facilities are also battling to cope with the number of test samples that are coming in. Here's a glimpse of how the situation is so bad in some of the worst impacted cities in the country.
As each day passes, the situation in Mumbai is only turning grimmer. Hospitals are bursting at the seams with patients. But there is another vital cog in the health system that has been stretched beyond limits. Labs are battling to cope with the numbers of test samples that are coming in. The RT-PCR test results are taking 2 to 3 days. Some labs have even stopped the sample collection. India Today's Mustafa Sheikh posed as a patient and called a sample collection center in Andheri East. And this is the response that he got.
टेस्ट कराना था सर, घर पे आके कर सकते हैं आप लोग? जंबो दर्शन के पास रहते हैं सर, अंधेरी ईस्ट. आरटीपीसीआर टेस्ट बंद मतलब सर
रिपोर्ट बहुत डिले हो रहा है सर. संडे का सैंपल यहाँ से गया है.
हाँ अरे बाप, संडे का सैंपल अभी गया है. आप
संडे को कलेक्ट किया हुआ सैंपल मंडे को दोपहर को गया, अभी तक रिपोर्ट. तो हम लोग पेशेंट को तो जवाब नहीं दे पा रहे, सामने से कोई फोन नहीं उठा रहा है.
Testing centers say they are facing shortage of PPE kits and even testing kits.
ये पहले हमको फ्री मिलता था, आज इसकी मार्केट वैल्यू 50 रुपीज है पर किट. हमको खरीदना पड़ रहा है जबकि ये लैब वाले हमको खुद देते थे. आज हमको लेना पड़ रहा है. मुझे कलेक्शन करने का था, आज न्यूज चैनल चैनल में जाके। तो कल से मैं पीपीटी किट का नहीं कुछ जुगाड़ बंदोबस्त हो नहीं पाया, तो आज कैंसिल हो गया वो अपन।
Several testing centers are giving priority to symptomatic and comorbid patients.
क्योंकि नंबर ऑफ पेशेंट्स बढ़ेंगे तो हमारी जो काम करने की कैपेसिटी है वो हिसाब से डिले होगा ही। तो भी उसमें से भी हम जिसको अर्जेंसी है, फिर जो प्रेग्नेंट है, प्री सर्जिकल है, और ट्रैवल के लिए जिसको अर्जेंट जाने, स्टूडेंट्स है, वो सबको हम प्रायोरिटी देके उनके रिपोर्ट आज की तारीख में 24 घंटे में दे रहे हैं।
Due to increase in cases, there is an increase of people getting tested, due to which the results of RT-PCR test has been delayed to 2 to 3 days, sometimes more. Due to this, the symptomatic patients are suffering. They are not getting admissions in the hospitals for treatment, and this is increasing the load on the laboratories to give out test results as soon as possible.
The situation is the same in Delhi NCR. Long queues were seen at Delhi government-run hospitals for COVID-19 testing. Private labs reported a huge backlog of samples.
बट RT-PCR में टेस्टिंग करने में थोड़ा टाइम लगता है, 4 से 6 घंटे लगते हैं प्रोसेसिंग में। और इस समय चूंकि बिकॉज लोड इतना बढ़ गया लैब पे, नंबर ऑफ लैब्स हैं, बट लोड बढ़ने की वजह से टेस्टिंग की रिपोर्ट डिले हो रही है। तो कहीं ना कहीं टाइट जो है टर्न अराउंड टाइम है रिपोर्टिंग का वो बढ़ गया है। ये पहले जो हमें सेम डे रिपोर्ट मिल जाती थी, अब 2 से 3 दिन भी लग सकते हैं।
Anxious patients were even getting into fights over the delay in getting test results.
केवल 2 काउंटर चल रहे हैं और यहाँ पे ये पूरे स्टाफ आधे हैं और जो भी एक्सपर्ट जो फीडिंग करने वाले हैं वो भी एक उंगली से टाइपिंग कर रहे हैं आज के 2021 में।
Outside the Lohia Institute in Lucknow, restive crowds were seen outside the testing center.
कारण काउंटर का नहीं है, ये लोग सेटिंग करके अंदर रखे हैं, बंडल का बंडल आ रहा है। यहाँ पे हम 3-4 घंटे से लोग खड़े हैं लेकिन सुनवाई नहीं हो रही। बोलने के बाद से मैंने अभी हेल्पलाइन में नंबर कर किया, पीआरओ को भी कॉल किया था। सेटिंग करके रखे हैं, स्टाफ की क्या कमी है? वो पैसा लेकर के बाहर से ला करके पर्ची डाल रहा है।
The situation in Lucknow aggravated after several microbiologists and staffers at 2 hospitals tested positive, leading to the shutdown of BSL-2 machines for 48 hours.
हम लोग लखनऊ में पर डे 25 से 27,000 टेस्ट कर रहे हैं जो पॉजिटिव पेशेंट के कॉन्टैक्ट्स हैं। एक तो SCPGI लैब थी और एक बलरामपुर हॉस्पिटल में जो लैब थी, वहाँ पर हमारे डॉक्टर्स, माइक्रोबायोलॉजिस्ट और लैब टेक्नीशियंस जो हैं वो संक्रमित हो गए। उस वजह से उस लैब को जो है वो कुछ दिन के लिए जो है वो बंद रखा गया है। लेकिन जहाँ पर जो भी पॉजिटिव केस है, उनके जो कॉन्टैक्ट्स हैं, उनकी टेस्टिंग जो है जैसे पहले होती रही है वैसे ही अभी भी हो रही है। आम जनता में एक भय व्याप्त है, हल्का सा बुखार हुआ तो वो खट एक रिक्वेस्ट डालती है कि हमारे पूरे परिवार का टेस्ट करा दिया जाए।
The numbers are alarming in UP. In last 24 hours, 18,000 cases have reported yesterday, and now with this whole pandemic converting in the second wave, it is expected that more cases will come. Certainly, that's a big concern for the government. In Lucknow, with cameraman Sanjay Singh, Abhishek Mishra for India Today.
And even Karnataka has recorded highest single-day spike of this year. The state has recorded 11,265 new cases and 38 deaths in 24 hours itself. Bengaluru alone has recorded as many as 8,155 fresh cases. With rising cases, Karnataka's total active case tally stands at 85,840, out of which 63,167 cases are from Bengaluru alone. The BSY-led government has decided to call for an all-party meeting on 18th to mull over the need of a lockdown. Currently, night restrictions are imposed in Bengaluru, Mysore and some other areas. The curbs are going to continue till 20th.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.